Everyone looks to see if the offside flag is up. Leon Bailey did as well, and he scores! His fourth international goal. And Jamaica are in dreamland here, 2-0 up inside of 20 minutes.
On the 22nd of April, I did this video on my desk here, which the story just came across. Leon Bailey, this coming transfer window could or likely, possibly make a huge transfer to the Saudi League. According to the reports I have here on my decks, that is the likely move for Leon Bailey this coming transfer window. Some of the comments on the video basically say to him, he just a care bad news. MG always hate Bailey. And I think a lot of the supporters, specifically some of the Leon Bailey supporters, whenever it's something that they don't like, they deem it as hate and bad mind. And I don't know why. I guess that is the nature of the game. I guess so. So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. So before I get into the video, I'll really appreciate it if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're new here. If not, just hit the like button. Let's see if we can hit the like target of 300 likes. All right. So this video is about Leon Bailey. As I said, disclaimer. No, this video is not a hate video. This video is not a pocket watching video. This video is speaking specifically about Leon Bailey's transfer. Now, as mentioned earlier, I did a transfer update on Leon Bailey from April, the 22nd of April. We are now in June. So basically, I'm going into towards 2 months, going to 2 months. When I made that video about Leon Bailey moved to the Saudi League, at that moment I did not know, I really didn't know which club it would have been, but I did get an insight that he was making the move to the Saudi League. Now, when I dropped that news, I was called all manner of things. And tell me about my mother, all different type of something. You know the Jamaican supporters, especially Leon Bailey supporters, how them behave. And especially the fact that it's coming from me, them believe say automatically it has to do with hatred. And generally, I'm just giving you guys the update or the news surrounding the player. Now, let me make it clear. So let me just give you the detail that you guys would want to know before. So Jamaican winger Leon Bailey is set to depart Aston Villa to the Saudi Arabia Pro League club Neom SC. Now all these reports are now coming out in UK and globally. But prior to, I actually brought the news from almost 2 months now, in which nobody never believed, nobody said that can't happen, it was not going to happen. Well, the case is now, everybody know of the case. At the end of the day, the money that is being tossed around is in the aspect of between 25 to 27 million euros. No, pounds, my apologies. But he's definitely going to get a proper paycheck going to the Saudi League. Now, the big question is this the right time? Is this a good move for Leon Bailey? So those are the huge question. According to even the reports as well, he has already agreed on personal terms. He's going to average upwards of £10 million a year. That's actually 208,000 pounds a week, which is a pay upgrade, I would say. No, the big difference with this is in the UK they have a huge tax issue. 50% of their salary would have gone into taxes. But him going to the Saudi League now, all of that would be pure pay, pure salary, which is definitely would be a bumper pay they would categorize it as. Now, where that is concerned, good. It's good where money is concerned. But I think I've seen a lot of supporters, even on the articles, even in the WhatsApp groups and stuff. I see a lot of people saying, go and get the cash. Go and get the bag. But you have to ask yourself, is Leon Bailey poor? No, getting an upgrade financially is always good. Always good. But the big problem is Leon Bailey poor? Oh, he's not. He's not. He's not poor. So this move, technically, yes, he's getting more money, but career-wise, it's a step back. Now, if he's at age 31, will the Saudi League still come for him? Of course, because they do want players of that caliber in their league. Now, he's 27 years old. Basically, he should be in his prime right now. This area or this age bracket that he's in right now should be his prime. And at this moment, it should be a case in which other top clubs could be looking at him and say, no, let's get him in, let's such and such. With similar pay, or if not, maybe a little bit less, or maybe what he's getting at, and at Aston Villa. Could be in some other aspect of Europe, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga. There's so much other options there. So much other options there. But in my view, this is my opinion on the matter, which, not relevant. I think he still should have at least pushed himself, maybe about 3 more seasons at the top flight, in the top aspect of Europe, of the Europe top 5 leagues, because he has the quality to do so. The move to the Saudi League, you have to wonder why at this stage of your career. If it's not financially, then why? Yes, let's say it's financially, it's a pay raise, but then what? Basically retire yourself earlier than you would. Because after 2-3 seasons, you realize a lot of the players in the Saudi League, notice a lot of the players in the Saudi League, after like 2-3 seasons, they try to come back and force themselves back into Europe. Why? Because despite the money, you see, when you come onto football, in that league, you don't feel what they feel at the top flight of football. That high amount of coverage, the Neom have been called, the comparison, all these type of things. Playing at the top competitions, the Europa Leagues, the Champions League. Basically taking away all of that from out of your career. And you limit yourself, basically, to really hit the heights. Yes, many can say he did play in this competition prior to, he did participate in this competition. But the thing is, as elite level football, they want to play at this level for a long time period. That's what happened at elite level football. Now, with the new Saudi movement in regards to the big cash, the big money, getting these players to come and play, after a while, when you start getting the money, but you start losing love of the game, it's going to be a problem. But as we know, many might still say, get the bag, because at the end of the day, football career short. These are all the statements. Football career short, and anything can happen, and you have to look after your family. So now you just have to wonder. So when you hear these arguments now, it makes it sound like, say, people who are suffer. Like these players who gone to the Saudi League are players who have been suffering for years, and no food now go up on the table, and they just broke and pauperized, and this are the only reason, or this are the only way out. But truthfully, that's not the case. These are already multi-millionaires enjoying life, playing the sport that they love, enjoying the sport that they love. But in every now and then you book up on bad patches at the clubs that you're playing for. Every now and then. So the whole talk about getting the bag and go and get the money to feed the family, I just find that very, very, I find it as I find it as a basic statement. You just can't look beyond money. Go and get the bag. I just don't really actually don't understand it. At the end of the year, he's a big man and it is his choice. It is his choice. It'll be interesting to see how this panned out. Let me give you a good example. Look at Demar Gray. Since he has gone to the Saudi League, like the levels just dropped significantly. And we have seen it with a lot of players. But we'll have to hope that he can maintain that and maintain the levels and see what this will materialize. But like I say, go. Tell me what you think in the comment section. For me, I don't think it's a good move. I don't think it's the right time to make that move. He's in his prime right now. So I personally don't think it's the right move or the right time for the move. Now, hitting 31, 32, 33, when you know your career go down, age bracket, you know, them little factors there, then you can go for the final payday and just see out the rest of your career. And then, you know, move into management or whatever the case may be. But, as people say, the average person go and get the money. Make it sound like the money broke and I suffer. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Out. God bless. Boom! Outside! The girls say, what? Outside.